Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabre, still in my heavenly form, which is, still okay. But let's just say that plans have been set in motion to make this place a little bit more lively. But until I eventually suffer the consequences of my mischief, whatever it may be, I would also, like to take the opportunity to share the last batch of stuff that I got, that I mentioned that I was going to share a couple of videos ago. But just now got a chance to record. Record in heaven. I don't know how this thing works anymore. Hell, heaven. How do I even post things on YouTube if I'm dead? Just go with it. Just go with kayfabe and don't question. It's better. You start thinking too deeper thoughts, you might go insane, and just roll with it. Just roll with it. So, what did Professor Macabre get that he promised a while back and is just now sharing? Well, in heaven they have a couple of stores here. Yes, heaven. And I went to the Heavenly Dollar Tree, and like I mentioned before, the Heavenly Dollar Tree, you would think would only be stocked with religious movies and Christmas stuff, but they actually had a nice selection of movies that I acquired. So, let's get started. First off, I picked up the Dolph Lundgren collection. A couple of movies starring Dolph Lundgren. I hope it has a bunch of movies starring him and it's not just a cameo. But it has Command Performance. Oh. Bridge of Dragons. Oh. The Peacekeeper. Direct Contact. Direct Action. Okay, maybe sequels. Blackjack. And Sweepers. So, yes, this is one of those Echo Bridge releases. And the thing about Echo Bridge is that it's very convenient to have a bunch of movies in a single case. It takes up less space. The problem with Echo Bridge is that they cram a lot of movies into a single disc. So you get very piss-poor image quality. But Professor Macabre doesn't really care for high-definition movies. Especially older movies. If it's a newer movie and it's meant to be high-definition, well, then yes. But older movies, give me VHS quality, grainy, shitty-looking image quality, and I'm okay with it. I grew up with that, and I have a soft spot for that kind of shitty image quality. So, even though these things are compressed to shit and back, I still can get to enjoy the movies. And again, it's like going back to the days when I would rent a VHS, pop it in, and it would have been played and rented so many times that the image quality looked like garbage. That's nostalgic to me. It brings a feeling of warmth in my deepest insides, and it's just good stuff. So, yes, shitty quality, if high quality is your thing, these things will not bring it to you. But it's a nice compilation to get a whole bunch of Dolph Lundgren movies, so got that. Picked up a Blu-ray. I didn't have this one. Reign of the Superman. This is the sequel to Death of Superman. For those of you who might not know, DC Animation released a couple of movies based on their New 52 universe reboot thing that they did. And in one of those, they did the Death of Superman, which is when Superman fought Doomsday and got killed. And in that storyline, 4 Supermen tried to replace him. You had Steel, you had the Superboy clone, you had the Cyborg Superman, and you had the Eradicator Superman. This is a retelling of that. It's not faithful to the original story, because again, it's based on New 52. So it has bits and pieces of it. But these DC Universe movies, surprisingly, are way better than their live-action stuff. But they're not faithful to the original content, so kind of throws you off. But at the same time, they're trying to offer something new, so I guess it's okay. What I want is a adaptation of Blackest Night, The one where the Black Lanterns invade, and you have all these gnarly-looking zombie versions of deceased DC superheroes. I freaking love that concept. Even though Marvel did it first with their Marvel Zombies, but the Black Lanterns were vicious and they're cool, and I want an adaptation of Blackest Night. DC, if you're seeing this, get on that. Then we have Lazarus Apocalypse. There is a movie starring Olivia Wilde called The Lazarus Project, but this is the Lazarus Apocalypse, so it doesn't say it's from the asylum, so maybe they're just banking on the name and something totally different. But yes, very similar, even by a little bit on the cover, to the Lazarus Project with Olivia Wilde. Very suspect, but I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna get it because I'm that kind of guy. Next picked up survival games. Because I gave a chance a while ago to the Jurassic games, and I freaking love that. So I said, why not? Let's pick up this thing, whatever it may be. And it's made by my good buddies, Echo Zero's favorite one of his favorite movie distributors, ITN. And it has The Slip. So I don't know, is it a bunch of monsters? Is this Cthulhu? Who knows? But I am willing to watch this and give it a shot. Finally, I don't know why it took me so long to find a copy of this one, but I picked up a copy of Men at Work with Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez, real life brothers. This is a really good movie, but I've never been able to come across it at the flea markets or the Dollar Trees before, until now. Unfortunately, alas, no special features, not even a goddamn trailer, which always bugs me, but at least I have it, and it's now part of the collection. And the last movie looks to be a martial arts movie, and I'm always down for that. Switch! What is it about? It says Chinese superstar Andy Lau leads an off-the-rails action spectacular. So, martial arts? Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm all for martial arts. I've mentioned this before. Horror is my first love. But I'm also a huge mark for kaiju and martial arts movies, as well as action movies. Used to be into comedy, but comedy kind of sucks nowadays. So yes, always in for anything martial arts, and got it. So that was the brief little haul I got at the Heavenly Dollar Tree. Also, Code Orange is in activation in July. Go figure. But I guess if we have Christmas stuff in September, why not Halloween stuff in July? If it were up to me, the shelves would have Halloween stuff all throughout the year. I would be broke and poor, but I would love seeing Halloween stuff, all that beautiful black and orange and red bloody stuff. I love it. Give me more. Give it to me. It sustains me. So I was able to acquire a couple of things for Halloween, indeed. Nothing yet at the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent stores that I frequent, but I was able to get some good stuff. So, first off, I got a hand. Lend me a hand. Shake. Last year I bought some plastic ones at the Dollar Tree, but this one is really gnarly because it's those were hard plastic, and this one is a bendy plastic latex something, and it looks very cool. I almost kind of want to take a bite out of it. But I like it. I can leave this as decoration somewhere, and it will look quite disturbing to my guests once I get back to Earth. Hello, how are you? Cousin it. Oh man, you got run over by a car again. Told you not to go outside. Yes, and next thing I got. I have a couple of doorbells, because of course I would. But you can never have enough doorbells. And I picked up this beautiful guy. Yes, let's see what he does. Wow! You bastard!
Happy Halloween, trick-or-treaters!
Have this thing, let's see if I'm faster than the tongue. Ow! God damn it!
Quick! Run away before they open the door!
enjoyable, but my reflexes are not as good as the tongue thing. Ah!
That's a nice costume. You look good enough to eat.
Love it. Those are the 3 phrases that he says. So, more doorbells are always welcomed. Also picked up this guy. I have a pumpkin patch that grows every year. And this year it grew with this beautiful fellow. Look how cute he is. Yes, so very, very cute. And it has a special skill. Button activate. Ain't that cool? Let's see what else does it do. Love it. This will go amazingly in my pumpkin patch. Super cool. I saw him and I was like, well, I can't pass him up. He's so beautiful. And beautiful he is. Mwah! And the last Halloween-y thing that I picked up is a big one. From Spooky Village, this ginormous pumpkin scarecrow. Indeed. Let's see if I can get him out. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. But let's see if I can pop him out from his home and show him to you guys and gals. He has a little strap thing that I need to find. Woohoo! So pretty. Ooh, check him out. Ah, I love how he has his little black hat there. He has very, 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 very long. He's a big boy again. And he has these bendy arms that you can pose. But he also lights up. Let's see what he does. I got excited. Yes, I love how he looks. I can have the hat look like that and he'd be like the Undertaker. Or I can pop it up and he'll be like all like Jack from Return to Oz. Freaking love him. I might be able to do something else and make him look like the Scarecrow, the Batman villain. So many possibilities, and again, he's a big boy. He likes being big. Yes, you are a big boy, ain't ya? I have to put him back in the box. But yes, quite delightful. Then again, I am a sucker for anything Halloween-y. And I'll probably still buy a couple of more stuff. Because I'm in love with Halloween. And I just can't say no to that beautiful black and orange and red sometimes. And good stuff. So, that was what I got this last time. Of the movie recommendations, well, I've seen Men at Work, so I'll recommend that one. The other ones are blind buys, so I don't know what to recommend until I see them. And the Halloween stuff, well, I hope you can find it at your stores nearby. But I have seen that Marshalls and TJ Maxx and Ross have started pumping out Halloween stuff. So hopefully the Dollar Trees will follow suit, and Big Lots, and then your bigger chains like Walmart and Target. So yes, Professor Macabre might have to find a way to get more heavenly funds and, buy more Halloween stuff, because it courses through my veins and I love it so. Well, I hope to see you in the next video, hopefully by August. I'll find a way to resolve everything, and I'll be back among the land of the living, even though I must admit heaven is quite good. They do have some heavenly women up here, but my aesthetic is a different sort than what they have here. So the weather's great, and they have a lot of good stuff to eat, but too much perfection is rubbing me the wrong way, so I have to do something about that. But until I see you all again, I wish you, like always, a good evening.